I've named this one JPEG.
Hello guys, welcome back to Money Talks. Today I'm with Rasya.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, today we're gonna talk about e-money. Actually, there's a lot of questions that I want to ask. So first question, what are the benefits of e-money? Why do you think e-money has gained such popularity?
So, e-money is a form of digital payment, and the benefit of using e-money is that you can track your spending, it's much more efficient, and it's also quicker to pay with e-money. Now, the reason why e-money has become popular lately is because during the COVID era, where everybody was in a lockdown and cannot pay with cash because everything needs to be touchless. Now that's because of that, the transition from normal payment or traditional payment to digital payment become very popular and still continue to this day.
What about speed? I heard that e-money is quicker when it compared to the traditional one.
So yes, using e-money is much more quicker to pay because you only need, if you already set up your account using GoPay, for example, you can just pay with your fingerprint. So you just need your phone and just scan the QR code. So yeah, it's much more quicker.
Wow, I think that's really helpful.
Yes.
And I heard e-money platforms can help with budgeting. Is that true?
So yes, with digital payment and having your digital bank account, you can track all your spending and what the money you pay for it. So with the digital account, you have the list of what you spend your money on. It's very helpful for people who are trying to do budgeting or trying to grow their wealth.
Oh, but I'm curious about the security. Is it safer than using cash?
So using e-money or digital payments is very safer. It's much more safer than using traditional account because e-money has a lot of encryption, for example. It's one of the safety measures that digital payment has. Now, they also have a much more systemic way of working, so that's why digital payment is much more safer. And for example, the worst thing that happened is if you got your credit card stolen, you can cancel it with your phone so that the people who stole it cannot use it. While using cash, people can take your money and use it spending on whatever they want. So it's definitely much more safer than using traditional methods.
Okay, so now, what would you think are the biggest downsides?
Now, the biggest downside with e-money and digital payment is the fact that you still need electricity or internet to pay. If you live in a remote island or somewhere where you don't have electricity, you cannot use your phone, you cannot debit card, or people who are traditional in the traditional area which doesn't pay with e-payment, where you still pay with cash and stuff like that. Now that's become inaccessible because we cannot pay with our digital accounts. Yeah.
Talking about security, are there other security related issues?
With e-payments, the security problems can be from the platform itself. For example, let's say you want to pay using some digital payment and the system was down, like you cannot use it or the system get hacked. And the worst part is you cannot pay. So because nowadays most people are cashless, when something like that happens, they cannot pay, and that's definitely a problem that we still face today.
What about the accessibility? Can everyone use e-money?
Yes, everyone can use e-money, and that's also one of the benefits of e-money because the fact that nowadays technologies are very accessible. Everyone can use their phone, and everyone who has phone can have e-wallet and e-money, can pay with their phone, pay digitally. Yeah.
But there's also the issue of relying on technology, right? What happens if the platform goes down?
Now, if the platform goes down, the problem is you cannot pay. Now, that's why you shouldn't rely too much on technology because, for example, if you're going to, let's say, buy some coffee in a coffee shop, and then they only serve digital, so you need to pay digitally. And the problem is, let's say the internet was down or the system was down and you cannot pay. So then, how is it going to work? Because they don't accept cash. So your coffee is already made, and that's definitely a huge problem. Relying too much on technologies, yeah, especially when the technologies are not quite there yet, are not advanced enough, like that, or not reliable enough.
Last question. I'm asking for your opinion. Do you think using e-money worth it?
So personally, for me, and I feel like it should be for most people, using e-money is definitely worth it and definitely worth to try for a daily use because for me, digital payments are very useful, very convenient, and also very accessible. I feel like everyone should use digital payments, but don't rely too much on it because what happens again is like what if the system goes down or what if they don't have internet? So definitely my suggestion is use e-payment as your main way to pay, but also have some backup, like have some cash on you. So that's my opinion.
Okay, I think that's all for our podcast on this episode. Thank you, Rasya, for becoming our guest.
Of course, thank you. I'm very happy to be here.
Okay, so see you guys on the next episode. Bye bye.
Bye.